Alright, so, let's see. Is anyone AFK? No, it appears that everyone is actually here. That's very impressive. Alright, let's watch Hanzik. Spank getting wrecked right now. Wait, what do these numbers even mean? 21 is impressive squad. 12, oh, I see. Okay. So fucking... It auto-teams the HUD score, but not my team in terms of thing. Wow, sound bugs galore, but that's normal for this. Max sounds at once would need to be higher. Even that's not anywhere near enough. I'll just go back to 7. Although, why is it so low anyway? Let's try 10. So right now we've got Impressive Squad on a dominating quest for the first seed. Frosty is not doing anything. Is he really? That's incredible. That's peak Hanzik. Oh, Hanzik's fucked. Was he AFK really? Two, one, bam. Wait, does it really change nothing? Well, it would put Spank in front of SQ. Alright, seeding. Impressive Squad is first. Whoop is second. SQ is third. Spank is fourth. Whoop is fifth. And Fuck is last. Perfect. Alright. We'll put Spank. Who's on Whoop 2? Whoop 2 has Whoop 2. Whoop 2 has those guys. Perfect. 2, 1, 8. 2, 5. What just happened here? What did I just fucking... I fucking broke something. Alright. What happened? Where are the teams? Where did Frosty go? Fucking hell, my brain moves so slow. I forget which seed is supposed to veto first. Dun 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 dun. So. Weaker seed vetoes first. Who was weaker? I think Whoop 2 was weaker, right? Yeah, Whoop 2 is weaker. Higher seed should pick, probably, right? So I don't have any of those cool fancy binds that I used to have. So I think I'll just try to make one team be blue and one team be green. I think that's easier to deal with. Alright, I have managed to start the game. Oh, and there's already sound bugs. Alright, I have to figure out what's going on in this general tournament world. Sorry, as always, for poor streaming as a result of trying to focus my energy on managing the tournament. Alright, so what's going on? Spec all loop. Okay, thank you. What's up, Lexar? Very delayed to everything as I try to manage tournament. But yeah, Whoop is up 1-0 here. Whoop is going to be blue. Spank is going to be green. Frosty is over here, lurking around with the Whoop flag. He is trying to get some cheeky shots in. I'll listen a bit closer for the... Oh no, that time I heard it. Anyway, this has been a long stalemate. Let's see who's holding the flag now for Spank. Sketch with the flag. On the Whoop side, 1989 is low with flag. He's also just gone AFK. I guess he was trying to find his suicide bind and instead resorted to just typing /suicide. Maybe he tried to type kill first and then realized that kill does not do that anymore. Oh, 1989. He's going to get the flag back for Whoop here. What's going on over there? Lag out. Oh, lag out low. But Rexus isn't going to be able... Oh, here comes... But 1989 should be back. No, 1989 goes down. What a turnaround there. 1989 with the great flag return, but Spank across the map able to get the better of their situation. 1989 is a player who's been... Oh, really? Okay. Spank has taken a one flag lead here. 1989 is going to take this flag, and he's going to get out with it. No, he is not. Oh, Benji has paused the game. Why is that? Okay. Odd. Fuck's sake. Alright, enough 1989 cam. Let's go over to Rexus here. Oh my goodness, how has he not managed to get that kill yet? Does eventually get it. And in fact, that is enough to secure a flag for Spank. They are now up 3-1 here on Redemption. A low-scoring Redemption thus far, honestly. There was a very long cross cap in the middle. And, as a result, the score is not the typical, like, 6-7 that you often see on Redemption. Rexus gets flanked badly there. 1989 out with the flag. He's under. He's unobstructed. Nice score for Whoop there. He survives with 1 health. Frosty almost getting that return, but now Spank's rushing in. I don't think they're going to be able to make it. Whoop's hot on their tail. Rexus does drop the flag. And now 1989, he's going to rush in. He's going to get a good touch here. He takes 1 rifle. No, Spank takes him out. Watch Galaxy a bit. Galaxy with a touch. He's out with 40 health. Will die to a rifle. What's out in front of him? Nothing's out in front of him. He scores 4-2. Now, can Spank defend this? 1989 is out. He's down. And Whoop is down in general. And now, no, Benji is going to get the touch. He's under with 40. Spank players are doubling back. How did that rocket miss? I thought for sure. But Lagout does get it with 15 health. Nope, now he goes down to Sketch and Frosty. Frosty goes down to 1989. 1989 is out with the flag. He's got 100 health. He's taking a rocket. There are... Oh, and he gets sandwiched by Spank. Was that even his own... Was that even a Spank rocket? Did his own team shoot that rocket? I couldn't tell. Hey, Elliot. What's going on? You hungry? It's only 1 o'clock, you know. Or 2 o'clock, sorry. Anyway, another touch here for Spank that's going to turn into an easy cap. They are now at a commanding 5-2 lead with 1:10 to go. Seems unlikely that this game will be, excuse me, will be going in Whoop 2's favor. Frosty with a helpful foot rocket. "48 seconds, it would take a catastrophic meltdown." Frosty playing excellent defense here, and it's going to result in in something. I don't know. Yeah. 6-2. Spank takes this one in convincing fashion. Oh shoot, what was the random map? Oh fuck, I should have written down the random map. Alright, where we are. Oh, that's how it works, okay. Uh-oh, I think it's maxed out. Wait, fuck me. How did I ended up super zoomed? Check log.txt. Oh, good thinking. Good thinking, Neeb. Thanks. All right. Yeah. Okay, everyone is under control. I am now on, let's switch the teams back. Team good. I want to keep Spank in green. And, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Message in Discord lobby. Follow team inspector mode, you just switch your team. Was that intense lag just there, or what happened? I was distracted. Let's see if I can't focus on the game for 2 seconds. Seems like everything's running smoothly. Oh, the moment I say that, I start dropping frames. But it looks like things have recovered. Well, no. Sort of. Sort of not, really. Well, the important thing is the game is getting tested, and Whoop has just scored. 1989 getting the first score 2 minutes in here for his team. We'll stay on Frosty. He tends to be the most entertaining player to watch. Of course, none of you can watch him right now because I am still dropping frames like a monster. I apologize for that. Looks like Spank's gonna score this. I'm still dropping frames! Ah, I hate everything. Sorry, that was a little intense. I do not hate everything. I do hate dropping frames. I've dropped 2.5% of the frames this stream. My internet is being completely unreasonable. But everyone just stay tuned. The frames will return at their own discretion. It appears that they have returned now, in fact. So we can go back to our regularly scheduled program of me talking about Sauerbraten and you watching it. Like Frosty has elected, probably rightly so, to play a mostly defensive role on this team. Of course, Frosty doesn't believe in strict roles, so it is a flex role, but but now he's attacking because watching the radar, his teammates are back. Galaxy and Rexus not known for their conservative playstyles. Rexus out with the flag here. He's across map. He can take a rifle. This should score. And indeed it does. Now, can he defend here with 5 health? He's going to go down. Benji coming in with lag out. They've got the touch. Lag out goes down. Benji takes the flag. He is going to go down as well. Elliot is standing on my computer. Elliot, what are you doing? You're a madman. You don't stand on the computer. What? Don't do that. Fine. If I start dropping frames again, it's because the cat is sitting on the computer. Let's do Galaxy Cam a bit here. Wait, I think the only guy I haven't... No, I've watched everyone. We're going to do Galaxy Cam. Galaxy is going to try to get this flag return, and it's going to be easy money for him. Only needing a few ticks of damage to do so. Yeah, well, if you just heard a bit of a noise in the background, that was because he moved to the back of the second office chair with dramatic fashion, so now I have no excuse if I start dropping frames. It looks like a touch for Whoop here. Sketch is probably going to be too late to return this, and the game is tied up across the 5-minute mark. I'm actively rooting against my clan here because I want these guys to be forced to pick a new map. So let's see. What's up, Why So Serious? I just had a huge flood of IRC resetting itself, so that just cleared and everyone joined. Sarah's here, Lexar's here, Darkfire's here. Darkfire, I'm not mad that you didn't play as long as Impressive Squad has a team. That was the only reason I was concerned. Galaxy. Gets the finish. Galaxy sort of at mid-map here with not that much health could end up being a factor. Able to get a rocket, but I think that this will score for Whoop. 1989 out. Oh, lag out with the mistake. 1989 hits the clutch rifle, and they will score. The counter push from Spank looks like it's failing to me. Rex is, though, doing much damage, but that's in his own base. No, it's not. Yeah, Rex is not able to do enough there. And now, frustration coming out from Rexus, but his own flag has just been taken. He's going to get a good return there, though, and it's not going to allow a score. Spank not able to get out with the whoop flag. Oh, crying out loud, Darkfire. Well, I appreciate it very much. There used to be a player named Pikachu, who I don't think was you, public player. Maybe it was you, for all I know. So I assumed that that was just the public player Pikachu who had joined Impressive Squad at some point. Whoop up one with 3 minutes to go. Spank's sweating. Rexus makes an impressive run in there. He's going to take rifles, though. It's unlikely for him to get out. No, he does get out, but he's got nothing to jump with. The Whoop players are converging on him. Nice movement here, but now he's going to get rushed down. Whoop's going to take it. Strong counter score opportunity. Are there any Spanks with anything to say about it? Frosty is running around top in circles. I'm not entirely sure if that was frustration or just frustration, but I'm guessing it was frustration. Frosty with the next touch. He's waiting here to let the whoops go in front of him. We see the wheels of Frosty's brain turning, and very well turning they do. Those are not grammar. And Spank does score the flag. With 2 minutes to go, they are still right in this. Let's stay on Frosty. He is going to have to defend, having taken a rifle right off the spawn there. Falls back. And it looks like Benji. Flagout goes down. 1989 goes down. Full reset for the Whoop team. Oh, he actually did apply to Impressive Squad then. That's funny. Happy COAN. Happy. Okay. Frosty on the defense here. Oh, the first two rockets were good. Finally, does just barely get it. Almost a catastrophe. With 124 to go, Spank cannot afford to give up any more flags. Frosty taking this rifle position. Whoop converging everywhere. I think Frosty's probably going to abandon them and go for the push. Well, no, now he's going to be forced to get the return. Frosty's trying to think through when the whoops are going to spawn. He is surrounded everywhere by Whoop players, but if he can stall, let his clanmates get back in here. It looks, though, like the Spank players... No, they do get the return. Frosty is the best eCTF player in the game. I'm sorry, he is. Both of these last scores entirely manufactured by Frosty's good decision-making. Here, though, he's going to have to make magic again. No, Spank's going to get the return. Frosty playing some hard defense there with 26 seconds to go. Spank wants overtime, which won't happen. Okay, lag out is not gonna play. Alright, so this is obviously going to be Spank's victory. Wait, can you do time 0, 1 on this? I mean, that can't be a server mod thing, right? Because it's... I mean, it must be, or else we would have already seen that this was what we were going to do. So, anyway... That doesn't work. Okay. So, Fucker and SQ are all tied up here on what is either map 1 or 2. No, it wasn't a forfeit. It was that Spank scored first in overtime and Lagout decided that he thinks overtime is stupid. Which is kind of like a forfeit, but not really. What's up, Plata? Alright, see, in the bracket here. Report scores. Spank, what did they win the first one by? Like 6-3 or something? I don't know. Putting 6-3 for now. And then that was 5-4, I believe. So now, Impressive Squad versus Spank. Impressive Squad has Darky on it. I guess something really intense just happened here on this match. So, actually, I was gonna send Reed on over so I could watch this overtime, but oh no, Origins went there. Okay, okay, yeah, cool. Origins gonna do that one, and I'm gonna watch the rest of this overtime. And then I'm going to go over to Impressive Squad versus Spank, because that should be really interesting. So I'm going to watch SWAT Llama here. What's up, Tenchi? It's SWAT, Hammond, and I don't even know who the last one is. SWAT Hammond. Oh, you can go up here. I literally didn't know that. This is tense. 4 minutes. That's a multiple of 2. No, wait. It's 8. So, yeah. This is for all the marbles. But no, it's going to continue to be a cross-cap situation. And with 3 seconds to go, it's going to be another overtime. It's another overtime here. I can't remember who my one... never mind. SWAT or no, Granny Fucker. I don't know who the fuck team is other than SWAT. He's Sister Fucker. But Granny Fucker, whoever they are, with a nice return there. But Brecht, on the same time, gets the return for his team. So this ridiculous scenario continues. However, it looks like SQ is going to break through and get a score. 1 minute and 7 seconds for Fuckers to even this up. They are pessimistic. Guess that SWAT's ping has not been agreeing with him, but he's got a touch, and he takes it right into the void. And now Roddy across the map with the flag. It looks like SQ has blown this one right open. Indeed, they have. So that will be the game to SQ. Wait, what's Frosty doing here? Yeah, okay, as usual, the Frosty's back. Obviously something's going on with that game. Uh, where do you play SQ? So it's Whoop versus SQ and Preza Squad versus Spank. No one beats in the loser bracket yet. Okay. I'm gonna go. Okay, so everyone but Frosty is here, which probably means that Frosty will be here momentarily. Uh, okay. How are we doing? Frosty still isn't here, and oh, Origin's gonna play for. Oh, I see why he was asking Origin whether he cared. I don't know what's taking Frosty so long. Yeah, Elliot, you're a cat. Great. I'm gonna feed you in 30 minutes. You're 30 minutes early. Why don't you tell the viewers all about how I'm mistreating you? Link to the bracket. Yes, there is, Tenchi, a link to the bracket. And it's this. Don't know why a space fine. Anyway, where's Frosty? Did he come yet? No, he didn't. What the hell, Frosty? Where did he go? Maybe he's on the other server? Oh, there he is. So Whoop versus SQ and Impressive Squad versus Spank. This should be the more interesting matchup. Uh... Okay, so Frosty just reconnecting repeatedly. As soon as we get this sorted out, I will watch this match. This match should be pretty interesting, so stay tuned. Frosty seems to be having connection issues. That's not good. I check some. Oh man, I'm just. All right, yeah, I don't have time for that. Let's focus on the game here. Damn, there always has to be two. I shouldn't have put in 3 old maps. It was a huge mistake. Oh well. I need like a cup of tea or a new cup of coffee. Something to really get a lean back going here. Get this sour stress out of my brain. After you left Tenchi last night, I was barely able to get Doom Eternal, like, kicking and screaming. After I stopped streaming, killed my second monitor, tweaked a bunch of things, like, put some stuff actually above low, but then left the most important settings at low, I was able to get up to, like, 70 to 80 frames per second at most. And that was without streaming, so there will be no more Doom Eternal streams. The game is barely playable with my system, even without streaming, so rip that. Alright, nice. We're going to see Enigma here. Yeah, Neeb, that's a good point. That's a great point. It's more the act of sipping something hot is a good stress reliever. The act of sipping things that make you stimulated and more stressed, maybe not so much. What is Galaxy doing? Is he just lost? Has he never played the map? What's happening? Okay, the teams are balanced. Everyone's fine. Who's who? Galaxy! Rex's? Galaxy? No. Impressive Squad gets the first cap. Who's who? We've got Impressive Squad. Alright, Spank will remain the green team. Yeah, Zob, I had some devil lettuce last night for the first time in a while. It's not like, stop the presses rare for me or anything, but certainly, well, anyway. Point is, I don't have a point. I'm trying to run a tournament here. I need my faculties about me. You know, I don't remember that giant particle in the middle from the last time I played this map. Like, what the hell is that? That is... I'm unclear on... Oh, so it seems to be like some kind of... I should have textures and stuff. I'm not playing. Turn up some of the graphics, too. Now, the only thing I can't... Whoops. The only thing I can't do is switch the HUD guns to normal, because that would take more work. And I guess I could make the models normal. I wonder which snout I have installed right now. Normal snout. Oh my god. Not even vintage snout. What a disappointment. So, while I was... I can't read the word Hojicha without thinking someone's referring to me anymore. I should never have used that as a Quake alias. You know that's my Quake alias, right, Niams? Yeah, okay. Yeah. 3-3, this appears to be a Rocket's high-scoring map. Origin now with the cap for Impressive Squad, but Spank making a counter push here. Maybe they will be able to defend it though. Gangler going off, defending it successfully. I have plenty of tea, I just haven't had a chance to make a cup. Alright, Frosty escorting his clanmate out. He's gonna turn. Oh, pretty good damage there. But his team... Okay, sick. They get the return and the score. 4-4. Easy. Whoa. Yeah, Frosty's pin action. Yeah, that was some pretty sick lag. But you have to live with the pings. Gotta live with the pings that you have. So that's too bad. Anyway, 5-4 here. Frosty's still lagging terribly. But unless he literally can't stay connected to the server, he will continue to play for this team because I don't want to play. Elliot, you still have 30 minutes to go, man. Alright, Frosty with the cap. He's going to run straight ahead. This time, nope, he's going to keep making that jump, hoping that someday it might work. Some definition of insanity stuff right there. Ooh, more lag from Frosty. Oof, that is a big number, Zob. I don't like reading that number. And I stick to reading that number in the newspaper and not in my Sauerbraten chat. Impressive squad now up to a 2-flag lead and across the midway point on pace to end the game early. Oh, Frosty drops at exactly the wrong time. Clutch rifle, but he needs another one, and he's going to get chased down by Origin. Where's Origin now? Origin, no. Whoa, okay. Apparently I can't read the console. Yeah, let's watch some Gangler cam here. Less lag, more frags. Well, no, just as I switch, Frosty's going to get the cap here for Spank. But yeah, I'll go back to Gangler. This map seems to, great defense from Gangler there. Probably going to be a score from Impressive Squad. There is some resistance, but Gangler snuffs it out like a candle. This map seems to, I mean, possibly just because people don't know it as well, seems to lend itself to a high-scoring match by virtue of the fact that the map is not big. It's quick to get across, but there's enough cover and different routes that people are running across unobstructed. So unless people are going to stay and hard defend, it's going to lead to a lot of touches. And Origin taking the Spank flag and running with it. Gangler trying to come out and support him. He goes down to Rexus, and now Rexus with the touch. Let's go over to Rexus here as he makes his way across. He seems somewhat lost, but not too lost, and he is going to score, tying us up at 7. Off spawn, Rexus going right back in for more on this bottom level here. He's already at the enemy flag. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And he's going to go away. And he's going to run right into... Interesting. Should that have been allowed by the spawn system? Is Redon here? No, Origin's here. That was at about 220. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's like exactly what Redon was telling me that, because this is my fault. Redon wanted to have a much larger spawn radius for eCTF, but I told him people would hate it. And that's what I get. I'm just typing a Discord message here. Hopefully these guys don't have a cross cap at 0 seconds, or even worse, a situation where someone's about to return the flag at 0 seconds. Oh, well. Impressive squad with the counter touch. Frosty on the race, but he's going to get snuffed out by Origin. And it looks like we're going to be at 8-8. Sketch with touch. He's across middle. He's got support. And He's gonna score. He just about score that. Can Spank defend for 30 seconds? Rex is on 5 health. He's hitting shots. Cross. 10 seconds. Spank just has to survive. And they will, and Spank's gonna take the game. Breakout Enigma Luna Redemption Ryzen. What's going on here? Suicide Pact. With this Gangler having an odd question there. I don't know what just happened. Okay, well, anyway, these guys are going to do whatever they're going to do, and I don't care. Alright, we're off on Frosty. No, let's go off on Origin. We didn't watch much Origin. The man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, Neeb, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, good one. Give me a second there. No, I want to be on Team Evil. Keep Spank as green. No, Team Good, rather. Well, now Spank's red rather than blue and green. Anyway, Impressive Squad getting a quick first capture there. Nice way to start off their counter pick. Or no, not their counter pick. Spank winning Impressive Squad's pick. But Impressive Squad starting out well on Spank's pick. Darkfire. Not able to get out with the flag, but Origin defending takes out Frosty before he can even get across mid-map. And a second score for Impressive Squad. And Frosty is bitter. I did not see what trash move in question it was because I was discussing spawn behavior in Discord. Spank, needing an answer here. Let's turn to Rexus. Frosty probably, I don't know, all Spanks. Spank is not playing much defense, it doesn't seem like. But they are going to get a touch here. Galaxy running ahead, just enough health for the jump, and he makes it happen. Also, I missed some chat earlier from Toph. I think Toph said something along the lines of, like, liking Sauerbraten, so that's good to hear, Sour Toph. Tophie. Bud Spencer. Sauerbraten loves you too. A clumsy touch there from Impressive Squad. Does not get anywhere. Spank with a touch themselves, and Galaxy is out in front doing work. But now a cross cap developing. Galaxy will go on the aggressive. Two Spanks on the aggressive. But no. Galaxy comes back to take the flag from his presumably lower teammate. And Darkfire swaps over to Gangler. Sketch swaps over to Frosty. And Galaxy's going to fight in the middle here. They take out Origin. And they're going to both rush. It looks like they should have an advantage. One rocket into the flag holder. And that's all she wrote. Gangler swaps over to Darkfire. Rexus running in from under. One rifle. He's taking his time. This is going to give Impressive Squad time to rush the Spank flag holder. It looks like Spank has survived, though, because Impressive Squad respawns, takes out Rexus. Not able to get in time to make use of that one rifle. Now, presumably they are going to have to switch, but Spank also switching. Rexus takes over the holding duties, and Frosty... What is Frosty doing? Frosty has decided to defend, and he doesn't do a great job. Rex is going to have to do work here, and no, Gangler comes right in behind him. Where's Sketch? Sketch is the only hope for Spank. Wait, what? How did Galaxy go right through that flag? Spank gets the quick counter score. That may have looked normal because it was the blue flag, but it should have been... I'm not on the blue team, so I feel like Galaxy should have picked that flag up. Oh, the clutch nade! Rexus is pissed. Will Impressive Squad get the touch? Frosty drops their flag. Impressive Squad, not gonna happen. I can't keep track of which teams I'm watching because of the... I'm so used to blue being my team. Auto team spec was a feature that was considered for the release. Can't remember exactly what the problems were that made it a little more difficult to implement than just anything. There were some complications with it, and ultimately the will was not there. Rexus is out. He has 1 health, and he is rushed down by Darkfire. Sketch with a touch, and Impressive Squad also. No, Impressive Squad's not getting out. Where's Sketch? Sketch is under. He's only got 10, so he needs help from his team here. His team, no. Rexus gets it, and Rexus scores it. I assume that Gremmel must be a trendy new abbreviation. Maybe it stands for Get Wrecked My Life. You want to know what happened to Simp? You mean the map simplicity? It's not looking good for the map simplicity, Toph, because there are 2 new Effic maps play instead of it. And thank you very much. Yeah, the new release is not technically out, in case that bears clarifying, but it is about as imminent as it gets. Rexus being forced to defend against 2 Impressive Squad players. He's doing good damage, but he is outnumbered. They will get the touch. 1 rifle onto Gangler. Let's switch to him. He's out with 5 health. Where are the Spank players? There's a hit, but that's not enough. Oh, he falls down! I'm going to watch this from this cam. Gangler's up. He immediately destroys Spank, but his flag is down. Is it going to be a cross cap? Is Spank going to get out? No, Frosty with the return. Gangler oblivious to what's going on around him, or laser focused on the flag. And Spank actually turns that into a score. Gangler rushing in. He's hitting rifles. That's one thing that Gangler can do, and he can do it well. He hits another. It's going to be enough to get him out with the flag, and he has backup. Are there any Spank players out in front? There are not. Score tied at 5-5. What? The map simplicity? It's not been deleted. I think I was just talking about if you're speaking to the question of tournaments. Lowers. Anyway, I had to rule clarification there. No, Simplicity's still in the game. I thought you were... I don't know what I thought. Simplicity's in the game. There are no changes to it that I'm aware of. Its place in tournament pools is in question because there are 2 new Effic maps. One of which is very good, and the other one of which... Well, of course, it's a matter of opinion. One of which I think everyone likes, and the other of which is pretty good. Not necessarily everyone likes it. Although, to Fatality's credit, it was not even designed as an Effic map. It was retrofitted for that purpose. And, certainly a good map. Anyway, so, both probably, better maps than Simplicity. But we'll see. The will of the community will win out in the end. But Haze is great. I gotta see whether Crap I'm Dead has finished Haze yet or not. But it's finished enough that it would be incredible to see it not get into the release. Heading towards overtime here, but a touch for each team. Spank is coming in with their the flag into their base. They just need to kill some Impressive Squad defenders. It's taking them some doing. They're falling down. Darkfire is going to get in here by now. There he is. He dies on the flag. They just about score it. Absolute chaos. What does Impressive Squad have to say about this? Origin will be the one with the touch. He's not going anywhere. Neither is Gangler. Where's Darkfire? Darkfire is running in from under. The Spank team is converging on him. He's doing great damage. He's still alive here, doing more damage. Where's Origin? Where is Gangler? Origin gets in. He takes a lot of MG. Gangler is dead. Darkfire coming across now. How healthy are the Spank players? They are pretty healthy. They only need to defend for 10 seconds. Wait, what? 3 seconds. And Spank wins. That's so weird. The HUD score follows the... I should say something about this. Oh, yeah, I was about to say... Yeah, Toph, good point. Or good attitude. Yeah, I'm gonna type it in the development channel just for good measure, but... Cool. All right. Administrating the tournament. Bracket. I forgot to report the scores as it was going. I forget what the first set was already. I think it was like 8-7, maybe. I'm putting 8-7. And then that one was... No, fuck. And then that one was 5-6, I believe. I'm like basically making these scores up. But the important part is that Spank won 2-0. And now they will fight SQ? No. What? 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 No, now it's 1-1. Now, okay, the scores are being updated in real time for Whoop and SQ, and we will see who's playing actually. I'll go over to EU. I don't know what that does, but I should probably do it. Okay, so Fucker versus Impressive Squad. Yes, good. And then Whoop 2 is going to play SQ or Whoop. I guess I'll go over to that server. They're on Luna right now. That did not sound like a high quality flag reset sound, which makes me wonder whether things are fixed or not. See, that still sounds low quality, but that might just be the way the sound sounds. I really don't know off the top of my head. Roddy? Yeah, those pain sounds still sound awkward too. I don't know, man. I really don't. We'll stick to the things where I can 100% tell how the sounds are supposed to sound. Someone out of the 3 admins that there are. Well, I don't... Let's watch Secrets while I try to figure out what's going on in my damn tournament. this sour tracker catch these right now. Yes, it does. Okay, so let's see here. Whoop. That's 2 days ago. It's getting some of these. So SQ beat Whoop on Collide, it appears. And Whoop beat SQ on Ryson. So this is a tiebreaker. Stop reporting Corona news. It's a free country and a relatively free stream chat, but come on, man. Alright, SQ still with some life in this. They have scored a flag. They need 2 more. SQ apparently the red team on my stream. We're gonna watch Hazy here. Defending against Hanzik 1 successfully. Doubling back, though, SQ needs to have good coordination here because they have flags to score. And in fact, Nub is coming around, I believe Nub being Brownie. Tazy not hitting his rails. He misses his 3rd rail. Tazy, oh, Tazy, you needed to hit those, my friend. And now everyone has seen your shame. And you will be brutally teased on the playground. I'm just kidding. There's no way that's going to happen. Did I just see a carrot rocket? I have no idea what that means, and if you did, I didn't see it. But then again, I'm splitting my attention many different ways. Mini-map height needs to be fixed here. Okay. I'll write that in map stuff. Yeah, that's the only emote I have, Zob. If you want more emotes, I need more subs. Although, I don't know, Twitch has unlocked some, like, different things. Maybe there are ways for me to get more emotes that don't totally involve subs, but I'm not totally sure. I mean, I'm sure that I could make the rocket launcher suit carrots without too much difficulty. Might be a worthwhile endeavor. Remember, you can sub with Amazon Prime. 1 free subscription to a channel with Amazon Prime. And that is the most commercial I have ever sounded on stream. Nice defense there from Tay, but it is too late for SQ. A valiant effort. A valiant effort by SQ, but Whoop, the favored team, does ultimately take the series 2 games to 1. Fucking half of SQ has admin in my tournament. Rigged league. True, read on. True, that would be a necessary first step. And then SQ plays... Whoop 2, I guess. What was the score just now? 6-3? 3. SQ versus Whoop 2.
Quad damage.
Ooh, a stream alert. I don't remember what any of my stream alerts do. So... Quad oh, I think that's the subscription. Are people fucking subscribing like crazy? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or is that follow? No, follow is the bounce.
Quad damage.
What the fuck? Frankly, I'm quite flustered.
Quad
okay,
damage.
This is not real. I'm being spammed. I don't know how to read my own stream alerts. Wait, I can go to
Quad damage.
well, we're all having fun now. Let's see. What's the name of the... I don't even know. I don't even remember the... I will get to the bottom of this. I know it starts with M. I know that it starts with M. I don't know. Ow! What's going on? I gotta feed my cat, man. I gotta... What? Okay, fine. Okay. I'll figure out what happened in my stream in a bit. Thanks for the stream spam. Maybe I can just check my email. Maybe it's that simple. No, it's not. Oh, it's Muxy. That's the name of the alerts. Muxy. I think I'm only logged into my Muxy account in Edge. And I don't know the password anywhere else. How do I even log into this? Oh, with Twitch. I don't even know my Twitch password. Fucking doing recaptchas and running a tournament at the same time. Fucking. Oh my god, and my cat's eating bags. This is a disaster. My life is a disaster right now. The new username does not exist. I don't even know how to spell my own Twitch username. How is anyone else supposed to do it? I can fucking hear my cat eating bags in the background. Oh my god. Has they picked a map yet? Was that in the random map choices? I didn't fucking see. Ugh. I have to reload. Oh my god. This is why I don't run tournaments unless I absolutely have to. But in this case, I absolutely have to. Wait, who picked? Did the right team even pick? They did. Oh god. This is a disaster. Alright, now I can give Rita my attention. I was already full screen. Lubit. Yes, loser bracket is best of one. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, those all were real subscriptions. Holy shit, guys. Wow. Thank you to Plata. Thank you to Lagout. Thank you to Beth VVK. Thank you to Neeb. Thank you to Zob. And I believe Tenchi has been subscribed all this time, like a god. So thank you to Tenchi in continuing fashion for being the best of all time. I will see whether I can have new emotes after this match. No, not after the match. After the tournament. Definitely not after the match. All of them are gift subs. Tenchi, you absolute beast. Alright, alright. I gotta calm down. I thought everyone just had Amazon Prime. I mean, I got Amazon Prime. How do you gotta have Amazon Prime? At least in the US, man. Alright, so, what the hell? How did they score all these flags already? Let's watch Hanzik here. Let's watch the POV of the most complaining complainer of all complainers. I'm gonna make Spank, team red again, because that's what I've been doing. So now Spank is red.
Base
Who is
captured.
Zoriana? I'm not sure I believe that they're real. Are they real? Tenchi, overwhelmed by the attention, has left the server. You're M? M. 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 I don't know who M is. You did just make me remember that, Elisa girl who was around for a bit and really helpful for DM. Oh, she is real. Well, look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what my settings are. I'm trying to run a tournament and a Twitch channel at the same time. It's too much for my already disorganized brain. So... I mean... that almost sounds believable. There are old ladies playing this game. It is known. So if so, thank you for the support. And hopefully you will get your correct recognition at some point. Meanwhile, in this game, Whoop and Spank, which is a heavyweight matchup here, with Impressive Squad not performing to their highest so far this tournament, this could be the heavyweight matchup of the day. Maybe we will be seeing a rematch of this in the grand final. But this is the winner's final right now, and Whoop is well out in front. They are going to return the flag, but Hanzik's screwed up nade jump costs him a chance there. He still hits the insane rifle to kill Rexus. I mean, she's right. The game is 100 years old, at least. So I don't see why there's any reason to doubt her story. And that wasn't sarcasm. I believe if you've listened to Jumper at all, you know that Sauerbraten is at least 100 years old. Let's go over to Brownie Pov. Speaking of things that are 100 years old. Oh god, I gotta feed my cat. He's gonna destroy my house. I'm just gonna step AFK for like 3 seconds here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh god. The cat is fed and my clan is getting crushed. Crushed, I tell you. Whoop up 5-2. Whoop, I should say, despite their unexpected loss to SQ on one of the new maps, are absolutely the favorites in the tournament. They've been active. They've been running they've been playing interns. They've beaten Spank in like all of their recent matchups. Spank also playing without their best player in the form of Starch, who is I think fishing or camping or something before his entire state goes on lockdown. But yeah, so no, they are the favorites here, and they are playing like it. But right now, Spank about to score. Hanzik with the clutch rifle. Oh, the counter cap, though, is looking highly inevitable. Secrets kills Frosty. Hanzik is going to kill Galaxy here. Easy counter cap for Whoop. Hanzik's still alive. Oh, I'm on Nub. Sorry, guys. Nub, who is Brownie, I think, is still alive, and he did excellent work on that one. I'm going to sneeze, I think, here. Excuse me. Anyway, Spank is out with the flag. It's a cross-cap situation. Let's go over to the flag holders. They're going to meet up and face off. Rexus wins the fight. What about Whoop, though? Whoop is there. Spank kills them players. No, what the hell? Somehow Nub Brownie came out of nowhere and did get the return there. Now Secrets is out with the flag. He's got support. He's railable. Spank players are at his base. They're going to take him out, but can they get the return? They can, but they cannot get out with the flag themselves. An intense moments of action, but getting a neutral situation here. That was a ridiculous rifle. Does favor Whoop, because they are up 3 flags. Spank is in absolute peril at this point, trying to make up 3 flags with 2 minutes to go against the top team in Sour. A very, very tall order. And I believe Whoop... Well, no, Rexus goes down. It looks like Whoop is about to seal the deal. Commanding scoreline here now. What's happening to Frosty? He did go AFK. Why does everyone have to make things weird for me, man? Alright, what was the map roll? Jesus, I've got log.txt open like 3 different times. I'll wait a moment to make sure Frosty didn't just say that by himself, and then I will set it. I should have thought of that sooner. Just spam it over and over again until you get the right teams. Okay. What? Alright, we're off here. And Frosty is going to quickly get a touch unopposed. And he's across with 5, but he is going to get rushed down by the Woo players. I'm going to report the results here on my second monitor. As soon as I find... Exactly. I'm lost. I'm totally lost. Doug DeMuro reviews. Village people. Line is it anyway? Discord attachments. You know what? Screw it. I'll report the result later. Who gives a shit? Could be. Could be. There are a lot of reasons to name a map Enigma. Perhaps the reasoning will remain an enigma. Looks like Whoop is about to score, and indeed they do. No. Wait, what? I can't... I don't know how this works. Yeah, okay, they scored. Wait, now what's going on? One zero to... This stupid HUD score is confusing me so much. Anyway, Whoop is getting out to a pretty insane start here. Spank had better get their shit together if they want to prove that they are more than an afterthought in this game. Frosty is going to drop down there, getting killed. The Spank Rexus is going to run away with the flag. He's got 21 health. It's going to be a luck situation. He doesn't. He's dead. He is dead. Hanzik, though, is alive. He has the Spank flag. He's across. He is going to eat a rifle. Will Spank get to the flag in time? They do. So, Spank, clutch return there. I should make sure that Discord is still open here. Complete chaos. Anyway, so Spank does get a capture there. That lineup, though, I don't know what that means, but whatever it is, it has been part of a Spank capture. Frosty now playing a bit of hard defense. Hits 1 rocket, hits 2 rockets, gets the kill, 25 health. Will he suicide? He does suicide after a moment to consider his options. Unfortunately, Whoop player getting out with the flag right before he spawns. He hits 1 rifle. He hits 2 rifles, but not the second on the flag holder. A counter cap should be in the works here. You'd have to imagine, unless that spawn. Secrets, hitting rifles. Can he get this one around the corner? No, not enough. Not enough space, and Spank kills him. So now 3-2. Looks like it will be our stable scoreline for at least a moment. As Sketch defends here. Rexus goes down. Frosty goes down. Sketch is out of the base. Those two will be up to defend. Sketch is going to stand here a bit and wait for the Whoops to go past. No, he's going to run right into them. Do very little damage, but then he does hit the bullshit rifles right at the end to completely make the entire rest of the fight irrelevant. Sauerbraten is a good game. But going out with the flag with only 10 health, not enough. Spank, is anyone there to defend? There is not. So unfortunately, his defense of the Spank player is not holding up while Galaxy was doing his work. Now Rexus is out with the flag. Sketch is going to try to defend him. Does he know where his own teammate is? He does, or no, he doesn't, but he does. Okay, well, okay. Nub out with the flag. Frosty, I think, was the last Spank left alive who has their flag. Nub, players all over them. But, jeez. Whoop is going to get another score out of that. Couple situations here that have looked like they could have gone either way, but they are breaking in Whoop's favor consistently. And Secrets has really inherited Raphael's personality to a somewhat terrifying degree. And, spamming many, many smileys. Perhaps Rexus is somehow using reverse spawn client? Rexus is out this time. No one has spawned on him. Spank's not really out of this missing jump pad sound. Interesting. Cross cap here. Rexus hands off to his teammate. I don't know what these guys are talking about right now, but there's a lot of bitterness. Too much bitterness. Two flags. Frosty's out with the flag. He's got 36 health. A single rifle will bring him down. But he has gotten across the mid-map. He has support. Are there any Whoop players in front of him? There are not. Will the counter cap come in now? So far, no sign of the Whoops. In fact, somehow Spank has gotten another touch. When did it... What happened? Who's got the flag right now? Well, that was fun. Anyway, so Spank is either down by 1 or down by 2. We'll figure it out after the game. But right now they're down by 1. Secret's disconnected, and then no one noticed. And no one... When they finally said to pause, I paused it, and then I made Spank give back the flag they were about to score, but Whoop says that they want me to give back both flags because the other flag was scored 2v3, which might be... In fact, I think it's true, but I didn't see that because I was reporting jump pad bugs and shit, so... yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm actually just hoping Whoop will go ahead and win this now so that I don't have to deal with it. They also could have just paused on their own, but I guess I understand why they didn't know that. Oh no. Spank's gonna score. Oh no. Fucking stupid. Well, if Spank could win by 2, that would also be fair. No, but now Whoop's gonna score, and it's gonna be fucked up again. Well, no, it's gonna be a cross cap. This is so stupid. I'm having fun. Hornetto, I think what I did in the end was fair here because I gave... They got one free flag while Secrets was gone, to the best of my knowledge. If I'd seen it happening, I would have paused. So I don't even know if that's what happened, but that's what everyone seems to be telling me is what happened. Then I made Rexus give back the second free flag, so Whoop should have had one more score, and that makes it a tie, and that means it's going to overtime. That is my decree. Thanks, Lexar. I really appreciate it. And it looks like Whoop is going to win anyway, unless Spank scores in 30 seconds. Ten. Yeah, they're going to win. Alright, let's take a look at the bracket here. Somehow I closed out of it. So the first one was... That ended up being 9-8, I believe. What was the first score? Probably on... What time is it? Oh, God. It was 10-3. Oh, right, because there was a... Because they gave up at 8-3. No, 10-3. That's 8-9. Whoop wins. And Whoop versus Impressive Squad. Winner of that plays Spank. It should be over, actually, but we'll find out. I don't remember which server it's on at all. Not that one. Sorry for the very silent stream. All my brain power is being occupied trying to get everything sorted out here. Alright, after much bullshit, Sauerbraten is being played again, and neither team is mad. It looks like Rexus is going to get the first touch. Yeah, Zob, this is absolutely ridiculous, but it obviously won't be that way in any future anything. This is merely a consequence of the lack of server mod, and there was an even longer slowdown because no one could pause for themselves, and they wanted to blame me for it. Fortunately, this is the last game before the last series. And so there should be no more delays or distractions. Say I should make Spank red, as I've been doing. There we go. Rexus with the cheeky little runaway rifle there as he gets out with 25 health. Peak. Now he's gonna hand off to his teammate here and suicide. Let's see what Frosty's doing to try to return the flag. He's on 9 health. He's not gonna accomplish anything. Gangler holding the flag from Impressive Squad. Darky is gonna go attack Galaxy here. Looking for a spam rocket, a second spam rocket, nothing going his way there. Rexus takes him out easily. Frosty on the offensive on the other side. The nades are heading his direction, but the rifle is there. He rocket jumps over, and they easily return it. And Rexus scores. Or Galaxy scores, rather. And now another touch. Frosty easily scoring. Impressive Squad in a massive hole here. Not looking particularly good. Yes, they could have paused, but they didn't. And that is why we had to have a long argument. Spank continuing to pile on the points. Unrelenting. Origin facing a wall of Spank players coming in. His worst nightmares coming true. And he has absolutely no chance of taking that flag. Kind of funny. I'm guessing that actually is not one of Origin's worst nightmares. Spank looking to end this game as soon as possible so they can get to their rematch with Whoop. Origin just, or sorry, Impressive Squad seeming to have lost all, everything in terms of resistance to this fate, and they are rolling over here. But now they do have a touch on the Spank flag. They are back in their own base. Spank is coming in as well. Origin defending nicely. Is this going to be a cap? No, there is lag. What the fuck just happened? Okay, we're having fun today. This is a testing tournament. This is for testing SVN. The results are not tremendously important. Another touch for Impressive Squad, perhaps reinvigorated by the lag score. There across the middle, Darkfire jukes out Rexus, and it looks like he's going to score it. And just like that, Impressive Squad is really right back in it. It looked like they were going to roll over and die, but in fact they are here to play still. Spank getting a touch here. Frosty going for some air rockets. He's going to run after his teammate. His teammate runs back. His teammate falls into a bit of a chasm there, but Frosty's hitting every rifle. Pikachu goes down. Pikachu has fainted. Origin has lagged. Everything is complete chaos, and it's just silliness here in Sauerbraten, the super serious game. Origin looks normal, but apparently it's not. It's anything but. Oh yeah, taking quite a while to respawn there. And then eating a rifle from the Spank player that's hiding his base. However, he can be reassured because his team... His team has scored a flag despite the camper. And it's 6-4. Rexus getting a touch here. He's out. He's being chased. If he dies here, Gangler in a good position to score for Impressive Squad. One rifle from Rexus. He is on 5 health. He clutches it out, and now he'll hand off to his team. Rexus saving his teammate there. And they are going to communicate poorly over which player is going to hold the flag. Whoops. Anyway, 6-4. 2:41 to go. Suppressive Squad not out of it yet. Origin's lag had him out of the game for a moment, but he is back. And Rexus here not taking any damage. Running low on weapons, perhaps, but he's going to keep holding it. Ooh. I don't know why I'm watching Rexus defend the flag. Let's watch Sketch, who has failed on his attack. Origin now with the flag. Frosty making his way in. Takes a nice little shot at the wall there. Poor machine gun. At a difficult machine gun angle, to be fair. But now, flanking Origin. But Origin holds them both off. Meanwhile, in the Spank base, Gangler hitting one rifle. One rifle is all that he will get. Spank hands off. Galaxy picks up their flag. Origin hands off to Darkfire. Darkfire missing his jump, but no matter. No significance to it. Spank, who's attacking for Spank? Rexus is going to attack Darkfire here. Darkfire does get up above him. And meanwhile, in the Spank base, Galaxy dodging back around. Rexus kills one. Where is Darkfire? Darkfire is above. Rexus is going to go to the teleporter. Oh, but just at this moment, an Impressive Squad player spawns behind him, and the attack will fail. However, Spank has wasted quite a bit of time here. Only so much longer that they even have to attack this flag before they will win by virtue of their lead. Everyone's got problems. Rexus' mouse. Origin's ping. Whoops. Tournament runner person. If you know what I'm trying to say there. Anyway. Mutual return all of a sudden here, and now Impressive Squad scores. Holy shit, Rexus pauses the game. Is Rexus... What's Rexus doing? You're on the proxy... There he goes. He's gone. He's dead. RIP! I cannot believe anyone is watching at this point. Because this has been a long tourney with not that many teams. And I am very tired of it being in paused and broken states. Now Rexus is gone, and I want a cup of tea, and I just want to play Doom Eternal or Diabotical and have some tea, and yet here I am. But we are discovering important things like sound bugs, spawn critiques, new map testing. Rexus is fucking broken. Wow. All right. So, 6 to 5, 38 seconds. Frosty drops the flag. Sketch. Spanx just needs to defend for 30 seconds here, and we can move on with our lives. Well, we'd move on with the grand final, but yeah, our lives that are part of the grand final. Sketch, however, has moved out into the middle of the map, not really defending. He's, in fact, going to go for another score. Origin pauses the game. What? Excuse the sounds. I am antsy. Who do we think's gonna win here? We got a Whoop team that is on an absolute confidence binge, coming off a victory versus Spank with one of their best teams. I don't know. I think Hanzik and Secrets is definitely two parts of their best team. Going with Brownie instead of Lagout, I don't know. I mean, obviously they must think that this is their best team, right? Or why would they have sent Lagout to a different team? So Whoop with what seems to me to be their best team, going against Spank, which is missing Starch, but otherwise a very strong lineup for Spank. It's not like, I don't know, Nodas Galaxy Fatality or anything like that. I do think that Whoop is heavily favored in this matchup, and we are going to see whether Spank can do the unthinkable by winning 2 sets in a row off the Whoop Juggernaut. And we're not going to see until Whoop ever shows up. For 17 in the afternoon here in the East Coast of the United States. My entire day slipping away. But there we are. The Whoops have arrived. And we are going to have a grand final between these two Titans of the game. All right, we're off. On sketch here. Spank is the red team. And Galaxy attempting to defend against Secrets does manage to do so with the clutch shotgun at the end, which gets Secrets a little annoyed. Or at least laughing. Galaxy playing some hard defense here, interestingly, but already kind of getting overwhelmed. Spank all dropping back to defend here, letting Whoop get tons of pressure. Galaxy needs to die. He's gonna... Nice movement, but not really amounting to anything. Still, very slick. Galaxy now on the defense. His teammates are out of the base. And yeah, it really looks like Galaxy's going to play hard defense on Ryzen. Perhaps Spank taking this remarkably seriously. All his rockets whiffing, but he does finish the kill. Now though, on 55 health with 1 machine gun bullet, yeah, he's going to want to get out of here and reset his health a bit, or die, or whatever it's going to take to do that. Firing off a spam rocket, turning around, and going down. Rexus won't get anywhere with that either. Frosty's going to be the Spank up, playing defense here, and he does so successfully. moving up through the middle, attacking top. The Whoop players below him. Frosty. Nade spam. And what was that? A direct air nade? Frosty, good shotgun around the corner there. No dice for a full kill, and now the Spanks will reset. Frosty making haste out the top. And that must be very low, Hanzik. Must be. And yes, Frosty finishes without issue. Also kills Brownie. Where is Secrets? I don't know, but he appears to still be unkilled. Where is Secrets? He is in the Spank base, but he's only 50-50. No, he's in their own base. This is what happens when I try to do the colors in my head. I apologize. But now he goes down. So back on Frosty here. Frosty going to play hard D. Misses with the... Hanzik hits the rifle, but it pushes him into the void. Was it worth it, Hanzik? Huh? Was it really worth it? I don't know. If Secrets can get out here... Nope, he's going to go down to... Was that a mid-air rocket? I have to say, I switched so late. We'll watch Secrets here on the defense a bit. He's got 2 Spank players to deal with. He's dealt with one of them, and his team deals with the other. And all the Spank players are down. In fact, Hanzo with a touch, but it does not go far. Let's watch some Brownie cam here. Brownie is going to eat nades for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Meals that I would love to eat right about now. And now he's oh, that chunky spam rocket. Sketch just walking into everything Brownie could dream up. And the machine gun is good. The rifle's not so much, but Sketch catches Frosty with his own rocket from behind. A betrayal for the ages. And Spanks are suiciding. Go on Secrets here. He's making a move into the Spank base, but it's ultimately not a fruitful one. Frosty throwing his life away now on low health. Trying to hit some rifles, not really getting them. And Rexus goes down as well. A stalemate across 5 minutes here. Surely the Whoop players are behind them here. And Sketch going down without doing much damage. This could be an opening for Whoop. And Hanzik does get a touch here. And he's well supported from behind. Rexus goes down. Hanzik with 4 health only. But he is across. Anything would kill him here. And he does go down. And Frosty just about saves the flag for Spank. What a stalemate, frankly. Across the entire middle of the game, and no flags for anyone. The closest there we've seen, but Hanzik's choice to stay upper ultimately costing them the flag. Now Frosty has a touch, and Secrets is going to go for the counter touch. Does not get it, but Frosty himself does not get out either. He has... Oh, he never left the base even, so... Not much of a touch in the end. Brownie hitting well. Eats a rocket. And the Spank players will defend that, but they're all shooting themselves with rockets. And Brownie able to return that flag, leaving it in a rather difficult to access spot as well. Spanks have turned around. Brownie there for good support. Nothing doing. Sketch stands firm. Whoop players getting past Sketch with some health. The Spank defense. Rexus. It's the rifle. Are there any more whoops? There are. Rex is a little flustered there, or perhaps his mouse failing him again, but he does get the kill there. Now on 4 health, I don't know why he's running in, and he does indeed go down without doing anything further. In fact, Hanzik now getting a touch. Good, Rex's failure to suicide cost him the score. Rex is doing shitloads of damage, but not enough. Where are the Spank players? They're nowhere. How was Rexus able to do that much damage and still not get the return from his teammates? I don't know. But yeah, Rexus, you should have suicided probably when you had 4 health. And then you would have gotten that return. But I probably would have done something equally stupid or stupider. So anyway, now 1-0, and Spank is been unable to score a flag for 7 minutes and 30 seconds. What makes them think that they can score one in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds here? They're going to need a confidence booster. And, I don't know. They need a score is what they need. Commentary for the ages. Let's go on to Frosty here, the man often charged with making these types of things happen. Rexus has made it into the Whoop base, but not really. He's already dead. And Frosty will try to come up with a way to sneak around. He has taken a rifle. I don't know from where, but he has. And he stands frustrated, trying to comprehend the fact himself. Ultimately, gets a rifle and nothing more. Whoop players are rushing in. Rexus, though, with a touch. Let's get on to him. He's across. He's not going to make it. Sketch with a touch. He has failed his jump. He is going to do some crazy... I don't... It's not crazy maybe to normal players, but I never know you can even do things like that. Rexus has gotten a kill. He's gotten into the Whoop base. That's all that he's going to get. Frosty now not able to make it onto the flag in advance of the Whoop spawn. 1 minute and 11 seconds to go. If Spank loses this map, they are 1 map from defeat and would need to win the next 4 maps without losing a single one. Or that's not true. They would only get to lose 1 more. Anyway, 48 seconds. Rexus running in. Rexus not getting anything done. 43 seconds. 1 or 2 more good pushes for Whoop or Spank, and in fact, Whoop is the one putting on pressure now. Rexus will look to cut him off at jump pad. All the Spank players there. Rexus goes up and he goes down, and now Frosty will return the flag to give them 28 more seconds of hope. Rexus running by, unconcerned with things other than the flag. He gets in, he hits 1 rifle, he's got the push! GG. And Whoop goes up in a pretty exciting Ryson. 1-0. And I forgot to fucking roll again. God, that's terrible. Upside down cursor? I don't know what that means. So maybe you should tell me. Oh, did it show just my cursor when I was... Yeah, because I have the whole picture flipped because of the... Because SVN has to be flipped to work on OBS. That's not how you spell that. Make sure all the Whoop guys are ready. They are. Everyone is here. No, Frosty's no, Frosty's here. Okay. Woo! Spank, their backs against the wall. As against the wall as it gets. Frosty, nice rifle there. He's going to get across unencumbered. Where, in fact, are all the Whoop players? I'm going to make Spank blue this time. Maybe that's their problem. Maybe they just needed to be blue this whole time. And they can win a match. No, maybe not. Well, Rexus comes out behind Secrets and just eliminates that flag run. Nice rifle there from Frosty. I think I was on Spank a lot that last game, though. I'm going to watch Hanzik 1. And yeah, you know what? I'm just going to change how I'm doing. No, alright, Hanzik, Whoop is red. That's my final answer. Yeah, super boring picks. I'm guessing that SQ beat Whoop on Collide. Well, as an impartial tournament director, I would not have been able to pass that suggestion out of my clan anyway. I did not see anyone on the screen when Hanzik hit that rifle at all. But then again, I didn't really see anyone on the screen when Frosty hit that other rifle either. So the game is broken. Oh! Not quite Rexus. Wait, Sketch though now. No, Sketch goes down as well. Rexus. Whoop does score it. What are the pings? Hanzik on 33, me on 115. Shit's wild, man. While I was silent, lost in thought, Whoop scored another flag. Spank really looking outclassed in this entire tournament next to Whoop. And what do we see here? Another score for Whoop. Can Spank keep their heads in the game in any form or fashion? Kind of a wild rifle there, but Spank does, in spite of themselves, score. Unfortunately, only one on the defense here. Can Frosty spawn in time to... No. No, I guess not. Nice job from Whoop there. Go back over to Whoop. Let's watch Secrets a bit. I don't think we've watched Secrets very much. That was a weird sound bug also there. If anyone noticed it, I'm not entirely sure what sound was missing, but my brain insists that there was a sound missing. Spank getting the score there while I was trying to figure out what sound was missing. It's really incredible how fast things happen in this game sometimes. But now, Whoop with a touch, many Spanks dead. In fact, Secrets is even going to come in and try to stretch it to 2, but does that mean that Rexus is back? So Secrets will get a touch with 29 health, but he is up against the wall here. He's going to get the 1 kill, and it's enough! Secrets with the clutch stuff, and Whoop returns the flag. Now, I'll stay on Secrets here as he goes to support his team. Hanzik has gotten up, and away. Hanzik has dropped down. Spank is behind the play. Spank is not all the way behind the play. Secrets. Should have played NA. Secret's wandering around here, getting ready to attack the Spank flag. And he does so, and he's going to go all the way under, where he will meet a Spank player with a beautiful direct rocket. And it looks like, is Whoop going to return the flag? They are, and Secrets scores for Whoop. Oh, how easy it looked. Five to 2, across the halfway point. Whoop with a comfy lead. And we'll stay on Secret's POV. Secrets. Really nice flag runs coming in from him here. He's got support from his team. This is the dagger here. Well, I wouldn't say that, Secrets, but generally nice plays. Frosty's gone. Frosty's back. Is this another score, or what's going on here? I can't wrap my head around which base we're in. Looks like a cross cap developing here, which heavily favors Whoop at this point. Where's Secrets going? Are they gonna just hard defend this? What is that rifle? What? Alright, well, Whoop is gonna win this by a lot, it would appear. So that's that. But the rifles that I've seen in this game, yeah, it looks like Raphael's rifle. But so did Hansik's, and so did Frosty's, frankly, so I think the game is just fucked. I don't know why Hansik paused the game. Absolutely top sportsmanship from all teams. Sour community showing its quality with the return of Unlix and T-Chen, showing that we're not like that anymore and we all love each other here. Yeah, anticlimactically enough, that is the end of the tournament. Whoop wins 4-0 versus Spank with the winner bracket and grand final combined. And I do apologize for the anticlimax, but that is it. That is the end of the tournament. So some sound bugs to look into. Spawn system performed as designed, although we did get to see a couple examples of why the higher radius might have been better in some cases, perhaps. But yeah, so we'll have to see about those. And in the meantime, thanks everyone for playing. Thanks Tenchi, who is not here anymore, for the ridiculous sub blitz. I'll have to see if I can get any more emotes. We will, Nozob. You well, no, you said Vanquish is dead. All right, well, rip Vanquish. But if Vanquish ever comes back, we'll find out. All right, I'll be around. See you guys.